Biotechnology is one of the most reliable answers to mitigate climate change through energy-efficient farming, carbon sequestration and reduced synthetic fertilizer usage. Planting genetically modified crops has shown significant reduction in the amount of greenhouse gases emitted. This is owing to the fact that since genetically modified crops does not need as much maintenance as regular crops, farmers are not wasting as much fuel to power their equipment, resulting in a reduction of greenhouse gases emitted. This reduction of greenhouse gases emitted is not a negligible reduction. The reduction of these greenhouse gas emissions in 2012 was equivalent to removing 27 billion kilograms of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, or equal to removing 11.9 million cars from the road for 1 year. The simple yet effective implementation of genetically modified crops in farming leads farmers to expend less fuel as a result of not demanding to ride on farm equipment as long, leading to a reduction of the carbon footprint that is left behind. Use of energy-efficient farming. Nowadays, green biotechnology, the creation of more fertile and resistant plant resources by using specialized techniques, has been used in eradicating world hunger by using different technologies which enable the production of more fertile and resistant plants towards both biotic and abiotic stress. Kafarsky, 2012. This technology allows farmers to use less and environmental-friendly energy and fertilizer, and practice soil carbon sequestration. Production of biofuels, both from traditional and GMO crops such as oilseed, sugarcane, rapeseed and jatropha, will help to reduce the adverse effects of pollution by the transport sector. Efficient farming will therefore help in cleaning the atmosphere through plantation of perennial non-edible oilseed. Thus, directly get involved in production of biodiesel for direct use in energy sector. Then it blends along with fossil fuels, which helps to reduce the emission of carbon dioxide. Carbon sequestration. Carbon sequestration is the uptake of carbon-containing substances, particularly carbon dioxide, from the atmosphere. It helps to collect CO2 from the atmosphere and increase the soil organic carbon content, with implication of that increased soil carbon storage mitigates climate change. 14. From this point of view, carbon sequestration is the best way to mitigate climate change impact by sequestering the ever-increasing concentration of CO2 from the atmosphere. One way of increasing carbon sequestering is by conservation tillage, any tillage and planting system that covers more than 30% of the soil surface with crop residue after planting to reduce erosion by water, thereby enhances methane consumption and sequesters soil carbon. Genetically modified crops are led to sequestration million tons of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. One of the best examples is Roundup Ready TM, which is herbicide-resistant of soybean, was found to sequester 63,859 million tons of CO2 in USA and Argentina. The improvement of crops opens door for the farmers to use no-till farming practice. In context of climate change mitigation, these techniques improve soil quality and anchor carbon in the soil. FAO have quantified the contribution of conservation tillage to carbon sequestration. Soil carbon sequestration for the first decade of adoption of best conservation agricultural practice was seen to decrease 1.8 tons CO2 per hectare per year, with better cycling of nutrients and avoiding nutrient losses among the key benefits to farmer. FAO.